Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I took another break. And it's because I had another baby. Of course, we're going to get caught up on how did I even get here. But until then, let's continue where we left off.
Did she give you a hat to go with it too? No. Come on. Come on. You want me to get a chair? Okay, got it. Okay, here's a chair.
Sometime. Alright, now we can take this out this middle. It's a little too hot.
I'm gonna go see if the other girl named me. I forgot her name. Markia? That's her name, right?
Thank you so much, y'all.
Her name is Markia?
Aaron, that's it, huh?
Markia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Of course.
Bye, guys. You too. Hey, I was looking for you. You still need me? Hey. You sure?
Because they're here just kind of bad. If you want to help for a little bit, you can. But that's all.
Okay. Hi, ladies. You guys need help? No? That good?
I'm not sure. I'm just grabbing things. Yeah, nervous like this. We have one more girl that's just trying to. Hi, she's coming.
Okay.
So do we have any more of these?
What's your name?
Malia.
You look so pretty today.
Thank you.
I'm Dee. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Have a good one. Tell me your name one more time so I can remember next time.
Malia.
Malia.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Malia Obama's.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right, ladies. Have a good one. What's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Nice to meet you, Nicole. I'm Dee.
Hi,
Nice to meet you. Later, Tati. Oh, I almost bumped into a pole. All right, gotta go get my baby. Elevate conference. Yes, it's gonna be lit tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Did it go through? It went through?
I was going to see you on another picture.
What?
Change this one to chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Like, how big comes the silk?
Let me change my sweater. It is cold back there. No, now I feel it on my legs. Yeah, I feel it on my legs. I do.
Just go right up there to the front.
Oh.
Wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, it's for them back there. You know they can't get up. All right. You want another one? Okay.
All right, 98 photos and 54 videos. Try it again.
Y'all ready to elevate?
Yes.
I said, are y'all ready to elevate?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and line up. It's about to be lit.
Sorry.
I have to go first. Here, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Now it's time to elevate all our passengers. Please get seated. We have our lovely flight attendants. If you're business class, you'll be coming to the front.
Business class, VIP to the front, first 3 rows, and general admissions to the back.
Okay, thank you.
We're about to take flight. If you are business class, please come to the front. If you're general boarding, Please be seated as we're about to take off pretty soon. I'm the official co-captain, Zach Hinton. Shout out to Miss Skittles. Shout out to the bakery. It is the 2-year anniversary. We are about to take flight. To use the restroom, but we are officially about to take flight into our next destination. Are you guys ready to elevate? Say yeah! I said, are you guys ready to elevate? Say, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Super excited to introduce you to the one, the only, the dreamer behind the dream, Miss Skittles!
And she curated an event today for all of us to really elevate. Are y'all ready to elevate?
Yes.
Are y'all ready to elevate in relationship?
Yes.
Ready to elevate in business?
Yes.
And most important, ready to elevate in self?
Yes.
All right. Do I have any girl mob? Members in here?
Yes.
Okay, really quick, I need 3 of y'all to stand up on your feet and tell me, how has Skittles changed your life? Go.
Months now, Skittles has helped me with brand awareness. She's helped me with my back-end system so I can automate a lot of things. Actually, since I became a member of Girl Mob, I've seen my sales grow up to like 579%.
Woo! Yes.
Quick housekeeping before we get this first segment on the road. Really quickly here, we have so many giveaways for you today. All you have to do is hashtag the bakery cowork. We gonna be looking at these hashtags all day, and you will win all day. So you know what we should do actually, because high energy. Oh, that was so flat.
High enough.
Ooh, high energy.
High income.
High energy.
High income.
Okay, so this is what we gotta do, because we gotta get this energy up and popping. I'm gonna request a song. So, we're gonna play a song. I need all of you to stand up.
Okay.
I think all of us know this little dance. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. Y'all already know the song?
Y'all make some noise! A little test run just to see what you're doing. You ready?
All right, DJ Monday, let's get it.
I feel like falling in love.
We just gotta dance this whole little bit until we get to the part. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Y'all ready?
We go.
5, 4, 3. Make some noise!
All right. Clap it up for yourself. But to start, we're gonna start off with Candace. Candace is a beast, also known as six-figure spa.
Yes.
Maybe y'all didn't hear me. Widely known as six-figure spa chick. She's an award-winning spa owner, an Amazon best-selling author.
Okay.
She hosts on Airbnb.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Woo. Yes. Okay. What it do? Okay. Ooh. What? Nobody. Supermodel.
If you ain't feeling this energy, you better say, neighbor, get it together.
Get it together.
Okay, next up we have an incredible woman. She is a co-host on the amazing podcast, Social Proof Podcast. Y'all heard of her? She is your favorite coach's coach, serial entrepreneur. Can we please give it up for Donnie Wiggins?
Okay.
And, y'all, I'm about to run down this aisle. Y'all got the energy so high. Okay, so we are also joined. She sponsored this segment. Her name is Kayla Cherie's 26-year-old multi-millionaire with 5 franchises in her business. Now offers the Blueprint University. Can we please give it up for the sponsor of this segment, Kayla Cherie? All right, give it up for your panel.
Hey ladies. Are y'all ready to board the flight today?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Kayla Cherie. I am the owner and founder of Blueprint University, which is an incubator program. We help entrepreneurs grow and scale their businesses. So today we're going to do a deep dive into how we all got started and just a little bit about all the power struggles that we went through, but the real struggles we never talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So ladies, yes, you want to tell the audience a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, so my name is Donnie Wiggins. As Sarah stated in her intro, I am the co-host of the Social Proof Podcast. Any of you guys watch that?
Yes.
I am also the host of the Full Transparency Podcast. Yep. Okay. I am a mother, I am a daughter, I am a woman whose purpose is to introduce you to life by your own design, and my choice vehicle for that is through entrepreneurship. So as you heard Sarah say, I am the coach's coach, but I am also the voice of hope for every single person that's sitting in this audience that wants to build a certain type of life by their own design. I am the evidence, and you'll find out in a minute why.
Period.
Okay.
I'm your girl, 6-figure spot chick. I own the largest black spa community in the world.
Yes.
Big advocate for community service work and helping spa and beauty pros get to the bag. So far, y'all, I only have 23 people make $1 million. So I'm sad about that number. I want to be 23,000 people make $1 million in their spa business. I just won my President's Lifetime Achievement Award for President Biden. I just won my humanitarian award for the work I'm doing in Africa.
Wow.
So I do a lot of community service work. I got something free for everybody in the audience, so don't you worry about it. And I'm excited to be here. Skittles is one of my mentors. Since 8 years ago, I moved to Atlanta. I love me some Dunny, so I was super excited.
I love me some candy.
I was like, I'm excited to be on the panel with Dunny. And I'm just excited to be here. I was once in the audience just like you guys. Didn't know how to run my business. I was broke. It was a mess. But now, so I'm just super thankful for the opportunity.
But hold on, because the old heads got to give it up to the youngest multi-millionaire on this panel right now. Shout out, Kayla. Let's give it up for her. Unnoticed. You are killing it.
I'm trying.
You were doing.
I'm doing it, but y'all, it's not easy. But I started at 19. I started early off. I went through bankruptcy at 21. I failed, but don't let that stop you, because that was just my refresher to be able to get out here and kill it again. So then I went to open up those franchises, and I'm just killing it day by day.
I love it.
Yes.
I said old heads up here, and Candace looked at me like,
I'm 40 something.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm 44.
I'm going to be 45 next month.
I'm 42 next month.
Okay.
Capricorn, don't you?
I am. That's why.
That's what it is.
Okay, ladies. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what inspired you both to get started?
Yeah, I'm still a hot mess right now. I'm just a bit of a hot mess. But I was a waitress, y'all, for 13 years. I had a cleaning company. I was a home loan officer. I did wholesaling before we ever had Instagram, before it was a thing. I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. My friend was an entrepreneur, and I was just I'm always an Indian. So I kept trying to help my friends, support my friends. So whatever my friend did, I did. And then one day I was like, I gotta do something with my life. I'm about to be 30 years old, and I decided I really was gonna go to nursing school, but they told me about the massage program and that I could be an entrepreneur. And I said, just let me give it a try. And me doing that, y'all, back in 2010 completely changed my life. Getting into the spa world. And then I moved to Atlanta in 2015. I met Skittles, a lot of other people found out about Instagram. And then that changed my life as well. So I really like, let me do some of myself because I'm about to be 30.
But that's so real. Can we be transparent in this room?
Yes.
All right. So I always knew that I would be something. I just didn't know what that thing would be, right? But I did know that every job that I worked, I did 13 years in the property management industry, and I felt like every job I worked, like my boss, I was like, but I'm smarter than you, though, and why are you telling me what to do? And I didn't like being talked to like I was little. And so quickly I noticed that, okay, if you get respect around here, then you gotta be that girl in the office. So it became my role to become that girl. My last job, I hated so much. You guys may have heard me tell this story. I hated going to this place so much because these people were so mean to me. I was the token black girl of the office, right? And they treated me just like that. And Candace, I would pull up to my job, like we were on the first floor, there was a patio door that was always open. I would literally pull up to this job playing my favorite rap duo of all time, 8Ball and MJG. They got this one song that go, from it don't make me kill no mother body in here. I would do that to intentionally antagonize them day after day after day because what you not gonna do? Right? And so it was going through what I felt like were these humiliating experiences because when you're working entry level on jobs or when you're not that girl or that guy, you are made to feel the recession of 2008, 2010, that time period, and we lost everything. Like the life we had built for ourselves, I lost my home to foreclosure, my vehicles to repossession. Like it got so bad that I was literally having to go to the park to fill water bottles up, gallons of water up, to pour in the back of my toilet to flush the toilet. Like we were splitting Wendy's meals. She would get the nuggets, I would get the fries, we split the drink, right? And it was just not the life that I was destined for. Meanwhile, the whole time, I knew there was something better. I didn't have time to feel sorry for myself. That was the moment that I had to start getting my stuff together, and it was a very pivotal moment. The bank was sending a family into my house that I was in the process of foreclosing on to attempt a short sale. And I had never cried. I never felt sorry about myself until this moment. And the family came in with a little boy and a little girl. They're touring my house, and my daughter is kind of hanging out with me, and this family gets to her bedroom, which at the time it looked a whole lot like this room. It was pink and purple, it was a castle, it was custom, and this little boy and this little girl are in her room fighting over her room in her face. Wow. I want this room, I'm getting this room is mine, this room is mine. And my daughter is like leaned against the wall looking like, you know, and that broke me down. And I remember running off, and I had to get away. I didn't want to cry in front of anybody. I sat in that stairwell, and I just let it out. And my daughter came behind me. She was 6 years old at the time, and she put her hand on my shoulder, and she said, "Mommy, it's okay. It's okay, as long as that little boy doesn't get my room." And I looked at that child, and I said, never again. I will create opportunities. I will become the opportunity. I will give you an opportunity, and that's what we're doing today.
Hey.
See how inspiring that is, ladies? So when you guys are starting out your phase, you want to make sure you have, you want to have an inspiring story, because that's what's going to keep you motivated and keep you going throughout this whole process, throughout this journey. Because like you said, like your baby girl, that was your inspiration, and we have to hold that. We have to know our why. We have to know why we're doing this constantly, because there is going to be days where you're like, why am I doing this? And you have to remind yourself, I'm doing this because this is who I have to do it for, or this is why I'm doing it for. So ladies, thank you for sharing.
I want to say to that, some people may not understand your why, right? Because your why is going to end up being bigger than your kids. It really will. Your why is going to end up being bigger than your family, because I'm sure like when you started, it was because I had to change the outcome of what was happening in my family. I had to be the one. Nobody else was the one. Nobody older than me was the one. I had to step up. I'm bold enough, brave enough, smart enough to do it. Your why is going to be bigger. However, how many mamas do we have in the room? Raise your hand up high. How many school-age moms do we have in the room? Keep your hands up. Okay, how many of y'all send y'all's kids to school every day like y'all, you better go in there and get good grades, do a good job, pay attention, do your homework, be smart, study for the quiz, get an A, get a B, don't fail, and then you go back home, and you find yourself failing at doing what you're doing every single day. That was me for so long. Girl, you better go in there and get good grades. My daughter used to get in trouble for coming home with C's. Like, we're not average, you're not average. Why are you acting like you're average? Because her mom was at home acting very average, and I had to change something quickly.
Yes. So, through this process, we're going to go through so many different struggles. We know we've all made mistakes up here. We've all been through so many different things, so many different stories, I'm sure. So what did you ladies go through when you started? Or what mistakes did you make?
I'm laying, crossed, giving out. That's what it is. I'm hugging. Hey, bitch. But catch me by myself, I don't know what it might be. But at the moment, I got to be who Skittles need me to be, because I'm here to serve Skittles. Do that make sense? Yeah. So I don't have imposter syndrome. I know exactly who I am, but I know how to play my role for who I am supporting that day. Same thing, we go to our jobs. We don't have to be not try to be ourselves, but we gotta know how to play supporting roles. And I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, because we got social media, everybody want to be a boss. You don't want to be the boss. The crown is heavy, baby. The crown and the shoes hurt. Okay, so I just learned how to support people, play my roles, do what I need to do, still be authentic myself. If they invite me, they already know who I am.
Book called Make Shift Happen Now. And when they called me, I said, hey, real quick, y'all looked at my social media? Because I ain't trying to mess up the churches, what the church got going on. The church is doing a real good thing right now, and I don't want to be the one on stage because I don't know how to be.
But what happened is, you do something, I want to make sure, this is what I want to make sure it's for somebody else, and they both apply at the same time. And I remember she told me, we can get the job. And so I told her, I never, because she made a post.
Back and forth for a little while, like, well, maybe for the apparel that we bring to make shift one word, and it's real, just.
All right, y'all, give it up, give it up, give it up!
Truly in LA, where I was racially profiled, and our honest beliefs. I wanted to create a space where women can not only and grow. How many bakery members do I have in the building tonight? In 2 communities, because I wanted to make sure we had a celebrated where we don't feel welcome, and I wanted this to be the biggest dating. Then you just roll over and might as well be on your knees. So that's kind of how my relationship started. And so me doing the bakery and the work that I do with Girl Mom necessary no more, so I'm going to continue to do this work. But how does someone develop that relationship?
Unfortunately, most people have to go through the traumatic because most people are hard. But because you've been bewitched, you can't see it. And so, after she broke that covenant, then she spoke to the spirit of infirmity. And she said, you no longer have legal right to her body. I command you to go. I'd had that pain in my abdomen for 8 months. I had been to the doctor over 5 times. They did transvaginal ultrasounds. They couldn't find nothing. Normally when you go to the doctor, they can't find nothing. It's a witchcraft attack. So they couldn't find nothing. The second I broke that covenant, she prayed against it, it left. It never came back in my life. That's what let me know how powerful covenants are. One of you have doors, right? So if you live in Alaska and you leave your door open at night, what animal could come in? A moose, a polar bear, cartoons, you know? If you live in New Orleans behind a swamp and you leave your door open at night, what could come in? If you live in New York City and you leave your door open, what could come in? A rat. A rat. If you live in Nigeria and you leave your door open, what could come in? A mosquito with some malaria in it. Yeah. Okay, Nigerian. Okay. I'm Nigerian.
I know we keep asking if y'all enjoyed it, but we really want to know, did y'all having a good time? Yeah. I promise y'all have a good time.
Got an attitude, what you better say, so I ain't mad at you. For sure. I'm a fuck, like I said, but on my baby popping that Adderall.